Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today I will explain reactivity of alkanes. In order to explain the reactivity, we should know that reactivity of all organic compounds depends upon the two factors. Number one, presence of pi bond. Number two, polarity of a bond. In case of alkanes, we know that carbon-carbon single bond is present and carbon-hydrogen bond is also single bond. We know that single bond is always sigma bond, and sigma bond is formed by, this is the sigma bond which is formed by head-to-head overlapping of orbitals. So this bond is very strong bond because electron density is present between the two nuclei. A lot of energy is required to break this bond. Due to presence of this sigma bond, alkanes are very less reactive. So the first factor in case of alkane, A part, inertness of sigma bond. In alkanes, carbon-carbon bond is sigma bond, carbon-hydrogen bond is also sigma bond, and sigma bond is formed by head-to-head overlapping of orbitals. A lot of energy is required to break this bond. Due to this very strong sigma bond between the carbon and carbon, alkanes don't show addition reactions. If there is large electronegativity difference between the bonded atoms, then bond will be polar. In case of alkanes, there are two types of bonds. One is carbon-carbon bond and other is carbon-hydrogen bond. This is carbon-hydrogen bond. In this carbon-carbon bond, we know that this is 100% non-polar because two atoms are similar. If we want to check the polarity of this bond, we will check the electronegativity of two atoms. The electronegative value of carbon is 2.6 and electronegative value of hydrogen is 2.2. So there is only difference of 0.4. Due to this small difference between electronegative values of carbon and hydrogen, this bond is non-polar. And due to this non-polar carbon-hydrogen bond, alkanes don't react with acids, alkalis, oxidizing or reducing agents. So if the question is, explain the reactivity of alkanes, we can say that alkanes are very less reactive. They are also called paraffins. Para mean less, affins mean affinity or reactivity. Why they are paraffins? Why alkanes are less reactive? Alkanes are less reactive due to, number one, inertness of sigma bond. In alkanes, carbon-carbon bond is sigma bond, carbon-hydrogen bond is sigma bond, and sigma bond is formed by head-to-head overlapping of orbitals. Electron density is present between the two nuclei at the bond axis. Due to this reason, a lot of energy is required to break the sigma bond. When bond is very strong, it is called inert bond. So due to inertness of sigma bond, alkanes don't show addition reactions. The second is non-polar bond. In alkanes, carbon-carbon bond is non-polar. Due to same carbon atoms, this bond is non-polar. Secondly, carbon-hydrogen bond is also non-polar or very weakly polar. The reason is the electronegativity difference between carbon and hydrogen is only 0.4. Carbon, the electronegative value of carbon is 2.6 and electronegative value of hydrogen is 2.2. There is difference of 0.4. Due to this very small difference, this bond is also non-polar. And due to non-polarity of CH bond, alkanes don't react with alkalis, acids, oxidizing agents and reducing agents. The next question which can be taken from this part, why alkanes don't show addition reactions? Why alkanes don't react with alkalis, acids, oxidizing agents and reducing agents? Now the last point is, you can say that alkanes are very less reactive. Which reactions are possible in alkanes? Alkanes only show substitution or displacement reactions, and number 2, alkanes show thermal and catalytic reactions. We know that displacement reactions are those reactions in which one atom is replaced by another atom. For example, alkanes react with halogens. This is the simplest alkane, which is called methane. When alkanes react with chlorine or bromine, then hydrogen atom is replaced by one halogen atom, and this reaction takes place in the presence of diffuse sunlight. Chloroalkane is formed. Similarly, second hydrogen can also be replaced by the chlorine, dichloroalkane, trichloroalkane, and in case of methane, we can also prepare tetrachloromethane from methane. These are the substitution reactions or displacement reactions of alkanes which takes place in the presence of diffuse sunlight. Secondly, what are thermal and catalytic reactions? We know that alkanes react with nitric acid at 450 degrees Celsius. If we want to prepare the nitromethane, this is hydrogen, this is also hydrogen and hydrogen. When methane react with the nitric acid, this is the formula of nitric acid. We can write HONO2. H from this side, OH from this side. With the removal of water, our new compound will be CH3NO2. CH3NO2, this is the nitromethane, and this reaction takes place at 450 degrees Celsius. So this is thermal reaction. It is also substitution, but it takes place at very high temperature, so it is called thermal reaction. Alkanes show substitution reactions, alkanes show thermal reactions, and alkanes also show catalytic reactions. We know that when alkanes are oxidized in the presence of strong oxidizing agent, then alkanes are converted into alcohols. When alcohols are oxidized, alcohols are converted into aldehydes, and when aldehydes are oxidized, they are converted into carboxylic acid. I will explain this reaction. The sequence of reaction is, when alkanes are oxidized, then alcohols are formed, and when alcohols are oxidized, aldehydes are formed. Aldehydes, and when aldehydes are oxidized, carboxylic acids are formed. This is a very important reaction in organic chemistry. When alkane is oxidized, then it is converted into alcohol. When alcohol is oxidized, it is converted into aldehyde, and when aldehydes are oxidized, then carboxylic acid is formed. I will take the one example. Suppose we have this alkane, which is the simplest alkane. This simplest alkane is called methane. When it is oxidized in the presence of oxidizing agent, we can use KMnO4, K2Cl2O7, or in the presence of copper at high temperature and pressure. Then what will happen? This oxygen will be inserted between carbon and hydrogen. After this insertion of hydrogen, we will obtain a new molecule, new substance, which is called methanol. So this is the preparation of alcohol from alkane by the process of oxidation. We know that oxidation have three definitions: loss of electrons, gain of oxygen, removal of hydrogen. In second step, this is the alcohol H and OH. This is also hydrogen and hydrogen. When second oxygen is introduced in the presence of oxidizing agent, now one hydrogen in the form of negative, other hydrogen in the form of positive are removed and react with oxygen to form water, and the compound is HC. This is the carbon oxygen double bond. I can also write in this way. Side product is H2O. These two hydrogen atoms combine with oxygen to form water, and this compound is called aldehyde. In this reaction, removal of hydrogen takes place, which is also oxidation, and alcohol is converted into aldehyde, which is the formaldehyde. In next step, if aldehyde is oxidized, HC double bond O and H plus nascent oxygen in the presence of oxidizing agent, this oxygen will be inserted between carbon and hydrogen, and after this we will obtain HC double bond O and OH. This compound is the carboxylic acid. It is also called formic acid. So we can prepare formic acid from methane. We can prepare methanoic acid, it is also called methanoic acid, from methane. So general concept is, if alkane is oxidized, then alcohol is formed. When alcohol is oxidized, then aldehyde is formed. When aldehyde is oxidized, carboxylic acid is formed. We can also reverse this reaction by the process of reduction. When carboxylic acid is reduced, aldehyde is formed. When aldehyde is reduced, alcohol is formed. When alcohol is reduced, then alkane is formed. So the very important question which can be taken from this reaction: number one, how methane is converted into methanoic acid, how ethane is converted into ethanoic acid, how ethane is converted into methane, how methane is converted into ethane. So this reaction is very important in organic chemistry. We can proceed the many conversions by using this reaction. The main thing is, smaller alkanes can be oxidized by using copper at high temperature and pressure. Larger alkanes can be oxidized by using strong oxidizing agents. But this reaction is used in the conversions used in the method of preparations of carboxylic acids. This is all about reactivity of alkanes and some reactions of alkanes. Thank you.